Hi, so I've been Dowling, and if you'll bear with me, I'm a little under the weather today. But so my business proposition will be the Knights Palace. So everyone around the UCF area has had a problem with there only being two bars now that Stag's closed. So you're either going to go to the library or you're going to go to pub, and both have almost the same goal, which would be cramming as many kids in as they can, charging a bunch of cover, giving you a bunch of free crappy drinks that might even be watered down at some point, and going from there. So our solution would be a third saloon-themed bar, which would be the alternative to the usual normal nightclub bar scene around UCF area. So instead of like loud, booming music, where we have to yell at each other to talk if it's a big night, we'd have a more relaxed, like country theme music environment for nights to foster like a more laid back environment. We would have picnic tables, darts, pool tables. It'd be much more of a sports oriented bar, like a sports casual themed bar, as opposed to a loud nightclub where freshmen are going to pile in. So the target market is going to be Greek and non-Greek students of the UCF population, which total over, 62,000 kids, with more of a focus on the Greek life students. So our competitive landscape would be the Knights Pub and the Knights Library. We don't really include the Public House or Island Wing Co. or Bar Louie, as they have much very different demographics they like to target, which is going to be more laid back, more older, and more themed to food and casual drinks, as opposed to just the usual college kid. So funding needed. We're looking to get about $750,000, and we're looking to do that through loans and outreach. So with small business owners, we'd offer them perhaps a contract with over a couple of years. They'd earn a percentage of sales, and after time, once their investments earned back, they could buy into the business up to a certain amount. Or even if for more trusted people, we'd offer them a certain part of minority ownership as opposed to they would give us. And we're still looking at whether we're going to want to get a liquor license or not, as that would include probably another 50 to 200,000, depending on which kind of license we're looking to get. But as of now, we're looking at just beer and wine, which would keep our total down to 750,000. So we would not have to get a liquor license. So sales channels, we're mostly going to be reaching out through social media and kids. So we're going to be using like apps like Zup, Instagram, Twitter, and also reaching out through the Greek life community. So going on the marketing activities, by partnering with Zup, we can offer specific daily deals, which is what they already do with the Knights Library and the Knights Pub. On top of that, we can do Instagram promotions by paying a certain amount of money and have our posts shot to the top of everyone's feed to a certain demographic that we're catering to that day. On top of that, we also have bartenders for most fraternities and some sororities, as they will be representatives of Greek life, and it will be their job for their organization to come back and bring them out. As as a lot of people in the Greek life community will go out for their friends who are working in order to have a great time and have reduced tabs. So the revenue streams cover some nights, which will just be straight money into the stream, as well as beer sales, drink sales, pools, darts, and party rental, which would be for sororities, fraternities, or any group of reputable reputation coming out and renting out our venue for their specific event on any given night. And so the major costs would be inventory, we'll be keeping all the alcohol in check, the overhead, which would be, the utilities, replacing anything and stuff like that. Licensing, depending on what licensing we need for the building itself. Liquor licenses, how many licenses we need per bar would also be major starting costs. Staffing, as it's important to make sure you're well staffed. So our goal is to make sure we're well staffed and not undercutting each other, and paying our staff well. And also retainer, because any bar or establishment that contains alcohol is more or less going to run into a drunk person once or twice, and you might need a lawyer in order to help you out of a jam. So our major milestones, we're hoping to hit around $15,000 each weekend for our first 2 months, which would be great for our first startup business. It would give us a good indication of where we're going to go, and we can only go up from there. I've been Dowling, and this has been the Knights Palace. Thank you for your time.